real world, his like memories of the real world, and what's going on in his like fever dream. And it's a very like introspective. Maybe it's also a little bit like what you call it, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Ooh, okay.
Where the impossible can just happen. Like there doesn't have to be as much logic to this. He just needs to go where he needs to go.
Yeah, I mean it's a show taking place inside a troubled child's imagination.
Yeah.
Anything can happen if we need it to happen.
We can even have it cut back to present day mom looking for Isaac, because in one of the endings, and this is again like interpretation. I hate to keep beating us over the head with this, but there's an ending where mom puts out she has like a flyer that's like says lost child, and I don't know. I interpreted it different. So people online seem to think that it's like she can't find him, and so she, like the very face value thing.
Yeah.
I interpreted it as she killed him and she's trying to make
cover it up a little bit.
Yeah, cover it up. Maybe there's like a B story where mom is looking for. Oh, that's so good. Maybe it's like. Oh, that's so good. All right.
You need to finish your thought. I don't know what's good yet.
Yeah. So there's a B story with mom. The principal of the school is like, Isaac wasn't in school today. And it's this whole sort of like almost like a Coen Brothers sort of like she, it's like Fargo, where it's like, she did a bad thing.
Yeah.
And you're not like rooting for her, but you're the suspense, like, is she gonna get caught?
Yeah.
So like that could be a fun, like she thinks she killed him. He's still alive. He's just like in the basement or something. Like maybe he falls down the stairs. Maybe that's it. Maybe like they have a fight. He falls down the stairs and he's on the bottom of the stairs and he's unresponsive. He's not dead, but she thinks he's dead.
Yeah.
And she's trying to cover it up. So maybe she throws him in the chest.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's the one that puts him in the chest.
But he's still alive, but his brain's not good because he hit his head. But she's a terrible mother, so
he has a case of donkey brains.
Right. She's a terrible mother, so she just leaves him there, and now she's got to cover this up. And so like the cops are coming to the house. Like that's so we got 3 stories. We got this is so much fun. This is such a dark cartoon. But
we need some dark cartoons.
That's good. Oh yeah. So we got Isaac in the basement. Like that's like the A plot. Like that's like the real. Like that's what we want to see. We've got the B plot with mom, and she's got to cover this up. She's got to like fill in. Like she's got to like make excuses.
Yeah.
She's got to the neighbor. She's got to pretend he's lost. Like eventually she's got to put up these flyers. Like where's my son? She involves like the whole town. Everyone's looking for him. It's too big. She can't handle it. But she's got to like keep up this facade. Meanwhile, Isaac, he's in this basement world. He's also got his memories, and in the memories, we're slowly finding out more about mom, or finding out more about dad, and maybe Isaac has to unite these facets of his personality in order to like wake up, or to get help, or maybe that's the thing. You know what? The way this is set up, I think he's got to live. It's too sad.
Yeah.
If the cops like are too late, like I feel like, I mean, I'm all about like if it's dark funny, that's fine, but it's like you're building a story where there's hope, and if it's just all about dashing that hope at the end, like that's not good.
Yeah, you lose a lot of the fun
because it's not funny anymore.
Yeah.
Like it could make a good sad story, but I don't think that's what we're trying to do. So I think Isaac does have to survive. Like maybe it seems like he's not going to. Maybe in that last episode, maybe that's how you get tricked, because you know the game and you know like, oh, it's not gonna be good for Isaac, and he does get saved, all that stuff, and then maybe right at the end it's sort of like did it really happen? He like maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Like if you want to believe that things are good, then they're good, but maybe this is still just a trick.
Ooh, that really opens up a lot of fun options for season 2.
Yeah.
It's like season 1 could end with him being saved by the police, the mother's taken away. Maybe he's brought to the father.
Yeah.
And even though like we had all those good memories we found of the father being a good father, it turns out those were just a kid's projections. Like he was a burnout the whole time. He was just like a fun guy to be around. He was always high on something.
How about this? Season 2. We don't use all the big bads in season 1.
Yeah, you gotta save some for season 2.
Season 2, it's like I don't know, like I gotta find this line because like this is like dark stuff we're talking about, like child abuse. It's like dark subject matter, but like, you know, he could still be like recovering from his brain trauma and he still has these little flashes to the basement world.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a place he likes to go.
I was gonna say, like, while we're in season 2 with the father, whenever like the dad like forgets to cook him food and he gets too hungry or something, like that's when we slip back into this nightmare realm he has. Like it's his mind palace. It's just a nightmare.
It might be kind of fun to do. I think it might be kind of fun for season 2. We're already in season 2 now. I think it might be kind of fun to do is like the father isn't abusive. He's trying his best.
Yeah.
And I think
he's just neglectful because of the kind of person he is.
Yeah. Because that's it. He's a deserter.
All these pills.
So like he's someone who left his son with a terrible woman.
Yes.
Like, so he's not a great guy. I mean, maybe he means well, but when things get tough, he's not there. So so like maybe there's something about that.
He doesn't
know how to raise a kid.
Yes.
Like he's trying his best, but he's not very good at it. And maybe Isaac has been through this traumatic thing. He keeps having these flashbacks. Maybe that's it. Maybe
I got a good one.
Yeah.
So like season 2, we're with the father. The mother is in jail now.
Yeah.
Isaac's going to feel guilty about that. He's going to think it's my fault mom's in jail. And maybe that's when we introduce one of the other playable characters could show up.
Like one we haven't used yet, or
one we haven't used yet.
Okay.
Like I'm not super familiar with the cast, but a lot of them are big biblical figures. Right?
Yeah.
Like there has to be one that is a biblical figure that's there. It's about guilt or something.
I maybe have a better idea than that.
All right, go on.
What if this is when we see Blue Baby? Like we haven't seen Blue Baby, but now like Isaac looks in the mirror and he sees Blue Baby.
There we
it's
go.
Like, you're dead, Isaac. And he looks back and it's him again.
Yeah.
And he keeps having these visions like this is too good to be true. You're dead. Like, and that's it. Like he doesn't know what's real.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
That could be kind of cool.
I'm really sad this is not a real show I can look forward to.
Yeah. It'd be so hard because the thing about this game, like again, like it's super dark subject matter. Like it takes something that's like really not cool, like really not funny, and it creates a cartoonish distance so you can kind of explore that.
Yeah.
And it would take a lot of good finesse to make sure you don't make a terrible show that is like really bad.
Yep.
And so that
is the challenge.
Like I think we're doing a good job with like kind of making the stories and stuff, but we're
finding the structure.
It's gonna take a lot of good writers to make sure they do not screw this up real bad.
You need someone who's able to really strike a tonal balance between super dark and super funny.
I think the reason why this game works is because it's so abstract.
Yeah.
You don't see the abuse. You just like mom's gonna kill Isaac, and I feel like that's how I feel like you can't. I feel like the abuse has to be like Roald Dahl abuse.
Yeah.
Like she can't like be beating up a child.
Yeah, we don't want to actually see a belt come off and a kid get hit a lot.
Yeah.
No one has fun.
Like I feel like maybe like some of the items like the belt and the wooden spoon, maybe let's not put that in the show.
Yeah.
You don't need that. There's so many good items.
And if you want to put them in the show, they can just be background items that people can go, hey, episode 6, did you notice?
Right. Like she's just like, I think like a mom killing her son, like that's first of all that's like a biblical reference.
Yes.
And second of all, it's just it. And I hope my statistics are right here. That's not a common thing.
I hope.
like it's so kind of outlandish that it's like okay. Where it's like like when someone pisses you, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna kill you, but you don't mean it.
Yeah.
It's like that kind of thing. It's something that we can grasp as viewers. We can distance ourselves because it's not like a real life thing. It's something that doesn't happen only in extreme cases.
It is a skill you pick up from watching movies and TV. So
right.
I know to.
It's really like the only problem with this is like he is a child. Like I think that's really it. Like
that's why it has to be animated.
That's why it has to be animated. Yeah.
And like the weirder looking the weird CGI baby.
Yeah. That's why like Rick and Morty works because Morty is just like constantly abused, but he's voiced by an adult and he's a cartoon and he bounces back.
Exactly.
And, you know, like that's the kind of thing. This is a little bit harder because it's about the emotional damage of abuse.
Yeah.
So it's kind of something you got to be careful about. So yeah, like I don't know what to do about that, but it's not our job to make the show. We're just making, you know,
we're the pitch.
Yeah. So
the hope is someone will watch this and be
Yeah.
like, all right, give me the rights.
I guess that's like the thing. I'm just like kind of trying to cover us because like I'm like we're certainly aware this is tough subject matter, and you can't just make the show without really considering what you're doing.
Because that's a surefire way to make a bad show.
Yeah, it's not going to be fun to watch. Like, forget like it'll piss people off. You're going to watch like the dailies, and you're like, oh god, what have we done?
Is my name attached to this?
Yeah, and you're going to want to just like, nope, production stopped because the director was too sad.
The director committed suicide. Oh, I wish I had a bomb.
Yeah. Man, we got 2 seasons.
Yeah.
This is real good. So, yeah, season one is like the base game. We don't get. How about?
Stop hurting me.
All right, you know what? Like, I feel like I don't know. Have you have anything else? Like, because I feel like we really got a good thing here.
Yeah. I feel like we have a good season 1. It's very strong. Season 2, I'm more excited for than season 1 because
it's like a tasty kind of.
Yeah.
Like, we had to stray away from the video game a little bit.
Well, that's the thing I like is it's like a companion piece.
Yeah.
Like the game stands alone, and then season 2 explores new themes and ideas that expand upon the game.
Again, I still feel like he keeps coming back to the like that Pan's Labyrinth again. Spoilers,
Yeah.
sorry. That he keeps coming back to this world. Like maybe the first season it's like, oh, is it real? Is it not? The second season it's like, is he real or is he not? Did he die? Is this his purgatory?
Mm-hmm.
Like what is? Oh man, that's such a good season 2. Like you don't even know. Did he die?
Exactly.
Oh, that's so good. And maybe like mom's got her B story, like she's in prison or something.
Yeah, we can cut back to that.
Or maybe she died.
I mean, if we want to have real fun with it, like she could be in prison, but she could be like starting a cult almost of like weird, biblical nonsense.
Oh man,
Season 2 could end with like a real cliffhanger where we're still not sure if he's alive or not, but as far as he knows, his mother may have escaped from prison.
Yeah. but I'm thinking also like maybe she died and that's maybe that's here we go.
All right.
The end of season 2 is like he opens a door or something and it's mom. What the question it asks is, did mom escape from prison or is Isaac dead and his mother's dead?
Yeah.
And like he's not free from her even in death. Oh, it's so dark.
It is quite dark.
That's so dark. I don't know. But there's so much you could do with this sort of like, is it real, is it not? I really like that season 2 idea though with Dad. Like
yes.
You don't, but it's not going to stray so much from the original because all the times he's back in Basement World, we're introducing characters that we didn't see in season 1, but we're from the game. Like maybe Delirium. Oh, that's Delirium.
Ooh.
That's Delirium. He's the big bad of season 2 because
we're not sure what's going on. Yeah.
Oh my god. We have to get on this.
We need to contact Netflix right now.
We need to contact Netflix. I'm so glad that you told me to make this a show.
Because as a movie, it would be unsatisfying, I think.
Yeah, you're right. It would be. There's too much.
Yeah.
There's too many characters or too many items. Like, you'd get, like, 3 characters and, like, 5 items, and then it would be, like, you'd feel cheated. Who's the big bad?
Exactly.
Oh, it should have been Mom. Oh, it should have been Delirium. It should have been Satan. Like, you know.
With a TV show, you could explore all those
Each
options.
season can have a big bad. You could do 3 seasons. Like, maybe Satan's another. Like, Mom should be, like, the big bad of season 1, I think. Because it's all about defeating Mom.
Definitely.
So season 1 is all about Mom. You can have other characters in there, but it's all about Mom. And then, oh man, then I think Blue Baby's great because it's like, Blue Baby is like the specter of death. Like, he doesn't know it's real because he looks in the mirror and he sees a dead version of himself.
Yeah, it's something that haunts him.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Perhaps literally.
Like maybe or maybe that's the thing. Like he did die and he was resuscitated.
That's very possible. He may have actually been dead.
Was like he definitely died, but was he resuscitated?
Ooh.
That's the thing. And is this purgatory? Is this? I don't think there is a purgatory in this game.
Not that I know of.
But you know, there's or maybe it's like his own hell. Like there's a lot Oh my god, I want to watch this show. We have to get the tone and the humor right. I think that's really
that's the tough part.
That's the thing that's going to make it
If you
break.
can manage that balancing act, I feel like we have the story beats we need already.
Yeah, and oh man, so good.
Obviously, if you watching have any good ideas for this,
yeah, let us
this
know.
Binding of Isaac TV show,
and like, if someone already did this, like, let us know in the comments. I'd love to check out someone else's interpretation. Because I don't know, I've never heard of anyone trying to do that, to turn Isaac into a movie.
No.
Because I mean, up until we started doing this, like, I thought it would be too hard. Like, there's nothing to go on, but there's so much to go on. Oh my god.
Like, it is a concern. It's such a vague idea, the game. It's just room after room, but that's because you're looking at the gameplay.
Yeah.
That's not what you adapt when you make a movie or a TV show.
But there's just so much cool stuff in Isaac. Like, it's all these biblical references.
And those are definitely making the in. They're going in.
Yeah, you gotta do it's gotta be like all the and like all different references to things. Like it's just really fun. It's such like a rich tapestry of stuff to pull from.
Yes.
Like, there's not a lot of plot in the game. I mean there's backstory, but the gameplay itself is not really plot driven, but the items, each one can tell a story. Like, every item could have an episode.
Exactly.
You know, Dad's key, he could get that from Dad. You know,
ooh, that could be like episode 1 of season 2. Like, all right, kiddo, you know, you're here now, you're gonna need a key.
Yeah, because he works and he doesn't have time for Isaac.
Exactly.
Like, he cares about him, but he's just a terrible father too. But he's not an abusive father. He's a negligent father.
Exactly.
It's a
not
different
abusive,
problem.
Negligent.
I think that's good to have like these different kinds of terrible parents.
Too.
Oh, that's good. And like the food he eats can be like the food from the game. Like, here you go, sport. Here's a can of food, or I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of like the food in the game. Like, there's like
dog food.
I feel like you wouldn't give him dog food. I feel like
that's more of a season 1 situation.
But I'm just trying to think of like what like one of the items that's like kind of funny. I can't think of what it could be. I mean, the tarot cards, like that could be a whole episode of tarot cards.
Yeah.
You know, it could be a seasonal arc. Like, there's
a lot to work with.
There's so much to work with. I keep trying to wrap this up, but we keep coming up with good ideas. I don't know. Have we milked this as far as it can go? Like, I feel like we could spend.
The thing is, we could keep going. Like, what's
hours.
season 3?
All right. How about this? Like, I think we've got some good stuff for probably a few episodes.
Oh, at least 2. That's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, we can let this sit, and we could record more of this on another day.
Yeah, we can come back to it.
Maybe there'll be an episode 3 after this next week. Maybe there'll be a little bit of a break. Maybe we'll come back to it. You know, I don't know. I'm afraid that like we got all these good ideas now, but we're gonna lose our momentum, and maybe we won't have another episode. So I don't want to promise anything.
Yeah, I mean, I think what would be nice is we end here, and we might come back, especially if anyone gives us some comments.
Seriously, if you guys give us something to work with, we can expand on this. Like, I love this. This is maybe like one of my favorite things we've done on this channel.
Yeah,
like,
it's fun.
I've been thinking about Binding of Isaac as a movie for a while, but like as a show, it's like there's so much you could do with that show.
And it's perfect for Netflix.
Yeah. Oh man, I just want to make this now.
Yeah, I want to get McMillan. That's the name of the guy who made this game, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Get McMillan on the phone and be like, hey, we got to get in touch with Netflix.
Yeah. Anyway, this is a very good game, and we made a very good show.
Yeah, we did.
And, well, thank you for watching this, what I assume is just a series of episodes. And, yeah, why don't you join us next time, where maybe we'll talk about Binding of Isaac again?
Yeah, or maybe something else, who knows?
Yeah, and if you like this sort of, like...
Maybe we'll talk about Jumanji.
There we go. All right, yeah, and so maybe we'll do more of these games to movies rather than our movies to games, movies to movies sort of kind of ideas.
I mean, the whole idea for Screen to Screen, if you haven't picked up yet, is as long as we're working with one medium going into another, that's the only thing. Because we could find a
do a book,
or anything,
or a mascot from a fast food restaurant.
We could find a movie that doesn't have a game, find the game that we think is most like that movie, and talk about how to make that a perfect match.
All right. So yes, I'm putting my foot down.
Yeah, this is the end.
We did a great job today, but it's time to go. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.